Okay, and welcome to my channel. This is Auntie Christy, and we will be making a weekender bag, spend the night bag, whatever you want to call it, a spirit bag for those spirit flights. Anyway, you start out with your first piece, which is a rectangle, and it's going to be 24, which is at the top, by 16 and a half. The next piece you will need, don't laugh at my paper. This is wrapping paper. I'm going to draw better sketches for you too. You'll need 5, which is this part. 5 by 24. Then you will need a gusset, which is 16 by 6. And you will curve the edges. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now I have all the parts cut. As you can see, I cut 2 of this one, cut 2 of everything here. What we will do now is we will actually cut a lining to go inside the bag to make it look a little bit more professional. One moment. Next, you would need to create your straps. You would need some type of gross grain ribbon to put here. I have a lot of this. This might not necessarily match, but I think it'll be okay. So from there, you will mark the center of the bag, and then you'll try to lay it, well, you actually should measure out the center. And from the center, you will add your straps. So you'll mark the center, and then you'll divide it evenly on both sides, and you'll place your strap by sewing up and back tacking. You could try to sew along the edges. I'm going to sew along the edges, and then I'm going to make an X pattern on both sides. And I'm going to do it on this side as well as the opposite side. So now you go ahead and you pin down your straps going up, and you do it on both sides. This video is probably horrible. I pin here, and I do it on both sides. So this is one side, and this is the other side. And to make sure that you put them even, I lay them on top of one another. So, and I line it up here. Although this is not the way you're going to sew it, but you want to make sure that when you go to sew, that your straps are in the same place. You don't want a crooked bag. And you're going to stop 3 inches down from the raw edge on both sides. So I place the pin here and here. And when you get here, you either can back tack, you can go across, then come back down, which I'm about to do now. Thank you. Okay, now I have stitched this part. I'm stitching the straps where I come up. And I try to make like a box here. You make a box X where you come up, down, cross, and you exit. That's so to provide tension there. Because this is, once you have it on your shoulder, it's going to be a lot of tension. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to sew our other side, other strap. And we're going to sew all our straps. And then we're going to place the bottom onto the bag. This is my sewing machine. My sewing machine, it be making a lot of noises. Only because I brought this. I brought this sewing machine for $25 back in 2007. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Oh, wait. The thread came undone. The thread probably old too, because I got the thread from the Goodwill too. It was like a big bag of thread one time. And I think it was going with a machine. It was probably like, I don't know, it was probably like a box of like 50 spools of thread for $2. So I got it. Some of it's good, some of it's not. I'm using brown. I don't really use brown too often. But this twill tape I'm using is brown, so, and I can't see. This might take a minute. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. It's threaded. And of course, you know, whenever you change your thread, you got to lock it under the presser foot. A lot of times people make things look real easy. But sewing is easy. It's just practice. Do I need to talk louder? Because this machine raggedy. It's just practice. Practice don't make perfect. Practice stop you from crying over the machine. I got nails too, so. And this is just fabric I got out around the house. I did put the X on the other side. This time I'm just going to go around. And I'm going to come back and do the X before I close it because we ain't got time for that. We need it though. Please be sure to put that X because your bag will, I don't want to say rip apart, but you know, that's just that just add extra security. And you don't want to be out here with your Spenddanightbag and your Spenddanightbag be falling apart. And they be like, ooh, where's she spending the night at? With her raggedy bag. You can sew over pins, but I try not to because my machine is old. Okay, so that's one side. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so we have all our squares sewn on this side as well as the other side. So now what you want to do, slide this out the way. You can do one or two things. You can sew your gusset in, which is the bottom. So you have these two bottom pieces. You place here. Let me move this back some. I need more room. I still have my Cricut. My Cricut is still on the table. So, you turn it inside out. Your straps facing away. And you bring in this piece, which is the bottom. See, this is two pieces. So that my bottom don't look so raggedy. I kept my two pieces together like this. So that you'll have the inside kind of showing. And it all won't be raggedy in. So I'll sew this here with these two together. And then this side. And your bag coming together. See? And the straps. And then we're going to put the edges, and we're going to put the zipper. But me, that's too complicated for me. So that's why I don't put the bottom first. What I put first is the zipper. So I turn it down like this, like so. Here's my strap. I got a gray zipper and a white zipper. I already got too many colors going on. I'm going to go with the white. If I had pink, I would go with like a pink or a bright color. I don't know what that is. So basically, I'm just going to stitch the zipper down here. On the wrong side, like so. I'm going to zip undid the zipper. Then I'm going to do the other side. I like stuff that's easy for me. I can't be fighting with things. And I did see on a YouTube video, they actually added fabric on the ends to help with the end part. So I'm going to try that as well. I'm going to add 2 pieces of fabric here on the ends to help with the stitch process. I'm looking for some fabric. And I just need a little square. I watch other people's videos. I think she had like a piece of square fabric on the end. If this don't come out right now, it ain't gonna make the video. It'll make this part. She just had like a little square on the end. I don't know. We're about to see. Do some research. She just had a little square at the end. This not in the pattern. This is called Christy's song. Anyway, you don't have to do this part. You can just do your own. Just put the zipper in. One moment, please. So now I'm sewing in the zipper. Make sure you get a zipper foot for this. If you're sewing, if it was a small zipper, I would have just did it with the regular zipper. I mean with the regular foot. But sometimes I'd be lazy. I don't change it. But by this being a big heavy metal, well, I don't know about big and heavy, but it's a metal zipper. Which you want to use a heavy teeth, like a number 5 and up type zipper. And the zipper is 24 inches, 26 inches long. Or it might be 24. I don't know. Make sure it matches the opening at the top when I give you the pattern measurement. And you do want to really back tack this part. So this is always the part that be breaking. So there you have it. I have it on one side. It looks nice. Some people go back and add like a nice little top stitch. But I sewed mine so far away that my zipper tape will be showing. That's one side. Now I'm going to put the other side on. Let me cut these threads too. This one I was making. This is my inside of my bag. Try to be as neat as possible. Try to be. Try to be. All these extra threads can get caught up and you get all confused and don't know where you're going. Do you know where you're going to? And please do not sew your zipper with this thing. Do not sew it with this up in between. Make sure you fold down your straps. Not that that ever happened, but I know me. That probably would happen. Okay, so I'm going to sew the other side on. And pretty soon we're going to have our bag. So, there you have it. I have the zipper sewn in the middle. This is going to be the top of the bag. So far, that's what we have. Spend the night. So now, I close the two ends. I close this side. And I close this side. Now, once I had closed everything, I realized that I want some pockets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pocket bag. Just like an inside pocket, I'm going to sew the opening here. I'm going to fold it back and I'm going to stitch it to the zipper and just let it hang free hang inside the bag. Okay, so the bag is finished. I did go ahead and sew all the edges. And I run around the corner, down to the bottom. I have my inside here. And I cleaned the sides. This pattern wasn't all that good. I don't know who made this pattern. But this part was kind of hard to sew. So what I did was I just kept going straight across here. I don't think whoever made this pattern early in this video, they didn't know what they was doing because it got kind of hard on this part. But anyway, you could turn the bag inside out. Well, right side. A little dusty there. And you have you a weekender, a spend the night. I'm ready. I ain't got nowhere to go. I think I'm on, we're quarantined. Oh, let me zip it all the way. We have us a bag. Yes, we have us a bag and we're ready to go. Thank you guys for watching me make the bag. Trying to keep my, you see I'm sitting like this so y'all can't see my room because that ain't none of your business. But anyway, thank you for watching my channel and I hope you enjoyed the bag. And if you see people in the streets with a spend the night bag, be like, oh, I think Christy made that bag. Anyway, thank you and have a good night.